It's been observed by all of the candidates that teachers are an important part of the equation. We've been asked to inquire of each of you, what specifically would you do to improve retention of high-quality teachers, reduce grievances, and improve thereby the quality of instruction? And I think we're back to starting with Ms. Stevens.
Thank you. In order to continue to employ high-quality teachers, I think we need to offer them the best salary and benefits that we can possibly offer. We have to be competitive with what we can do and make sure that every dollar that we can possibly get goes to the classroom and to the teachers. One of the things that we can look at for teaching staff and continuing to be able to recruit those high-quality teachers is looking within our own district. We have many students that have plans. We were just at the PTA dinner the other night where a couple of the kids that are going on to college are planning on being teachers. And of course I'm there saying, well, you know, we want you here in this district. Looking at those students and recruiting them. As we know, we have a high population of retirees, so it's really crucial to look and to grow your own whenever you can. We are looking at those opportunities in Kenosha Unified, and we've got some wonderful, very talented students that we can continue to recruit. We need to look in nationwide for some specialty areas as well, which we will continue to do. We do that and we will continue to do that. As far as reducing grievances, I think again building those relationships, and building trust amongst in the buildings between the administrators and the teachers, and just continuing to have opportunities for them to build the relationships and trust is going to help reduce those areas. I know, again, from my perspective of being a person that was a boss with 80 different people, I always tried to keep a really good open communication factor in there. It reduced problems.
Thank you.
So that's very helpful.
Mr. Funk.
I think in an attempt to keep our highest qualified and most successful teachers, you obviously have to have, number one, a safe and supportive school environment. We have to have a decent salary package, and we have to have other benefits like time sharing and child rearing benefits, where we are supporting our teachers to return to the classroom after, like, maternity leave or after a long illness. I think one of the things that we have done to try to help in the cooperation with the Kenosha Education Association are the weekly meetings that are held with Dr. Manji and Mr. Kariaki from the KEA. I think that has been a positive thing because it is reflected through the glue, which is the Education Association weekly newsletter. There probably is a better understanding and better communication now with the union than we have had in years, and I think that obviously is positive in retaining quality teachers.
Mr. Gallo.
Definitely important to retain the quality teachers, but when you look at the benefit package, the pay, the insurance, and as far as I know the way the collective bargaining agreement works, the quality teachers are going to get the same thing that maybe the teachers that aren't so qualified get. So is it so much how do we retain quality teachers, or is there a way to get rid of teachers that maybe aren't so qualified or shouldn't have been there in the first place? I don't know. Can't pay them more money. You can't. I mean, we give them everything they need, but to keep them, maybe we need to get rid of the ones that shouldn't be around. As far as grievances go, it can't always be top-down management. If we can get the teachers involved in the decision-making process earlier on than trying to get them to buy into it later, I think that definitely helps take care of a lot of grievance problems later.
I'm coming back with solid numbers, or not numbers, but direction here. You incentivize the good teachers. You take and you take money that you save by rebargaining the health issue and pass it back to the excellent teachers as incentive pay. So you don't have to pay every teacher the same. I know that's what the negotiated contract is. So now let's go into the contract. Having had a great amount of experience with grievance issues, you need to clarify the language in the contract. You make it very clear. This contract, read it. It's very convoluted. It's very difficult. And what you need to do is clarify it so it goes in black and white. And if you do that, you will reduce the number of grievances just by having a clear understanding of what the contract says. So I think you need to incentivize good teachers. You need to clear up the contract and make it simpler.
Thank you all very much. I'm going to return the podium to Todd and ask that panelists stay and linger to mingle with the group if they possibly can. Todd?
Thank you, everyone. I wanted to just, first of all, thank each of the candidates. It's a considerable investment of time and energy on your part, an incredible value to the community that you're willing to serve. Our schools need high-quality, committed leaders that are willing to do so. And the school system, as I think as we talked a lot about this morning, is a fundamental building block to the future competitiveness of our community. Also like to thank Len for moderating the panel this morning, and thank again Educators Credit Union for sponsoring the program this morning, and thank all of you for attending. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, everyone.